Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It is Saturday, December 29th. Can you believe this year is almost over? I'm pretty ready for it. I'm really looking forward to 2019. This year has really been a tough one. It has been a struggle, and I think the world is feeling that because so many people that I know, so many YouTubers, so many celebrities, it's just everybody around the world seems to be in sync with that this year was just so different. So many people, in depression and so many people not really feeling Christmassy, and it was just all around the world, just looking on TV, and it wasn't just your family, it wasn't just your friends, it wasn't just people you knew, but it was people all around the world, like I said, from famous people, YouTubers and all, was kind of feeling the same way. And, like I've mentioned before in many of my videos, I have been through depression in different times in my life, because of family tragedies or sufferings for one thing of life or another that can just throw you into that. But this year was probably the hardest and the scariest depression moment ever. When I tell you moments away from it being over with, I'm not kidding you. It's that serious. And I just fought. I fought with everything I had, and I pushed through. I just was determined to push through. But at moments, I felt like I was losing the battle no matter how hard I fought or how hard I pushed. But I had to have motivation. One of my biggest motivations, of course, is God and my faith. I love God with everything I have. I try to put my trust in Him, even when I think, what's going on, God? Why is this happening? I just kept saying, but you have the last word. I believe you. I trust you. And just going to church with my family, my entire, my whole family, not just me, but me and my husband, my children, going to church and just getting that renewed strength every time, that renewed hope every time, that renewed peace every time. I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. And just sometimes having to pull out my Bible and just reading some scriptures. Proverbs is a good book in the Bible to read. Proverbs, Psalms, there's so, everything is good to read in the Bible, but those are like inspirational verses that, you see what people back then went through, and that, that you can do it. You can do it. And sometimes I had to do that. Sometimes I had to put out my journal and really just start journaling like crazy. Sometimes it was music, whether it was Christian music or Christmas music or love music, just music. And, so, you have to, just have techniques ready, different things that are your passion, that are tools that that can inspire you and uplift you and get you through. But like I said, one of my biggest motivations was God and my faith. I think if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have made it. And then, of course, my family, my children, all of my children, I love them dearly. And I just did not want to give up without a fight for them, and the things that I would be missing out on if I had given up. And, especially I have a son who's autistic, who you know so well about, that he's 23, but he's a little boy inside, and he needs me, and his world will just crumble without me. And I know that when my time comes to go naturally, my daughters already have experience with him, love for him. He trusts them with everything he has. They know what I did for him, the things I would say for him, so they can carry on when I'm gone, but naturally, not because of this depression and me giving up. I mean, if that's what it took, of course they would, even with that, they would take on for me and continue on where I left off, and just do the same exact things that I did. But it was just, you know, my family and my son and being autistic and saying, whoa, just realizing if I checked out, what would be the ramifications of that. And so that's why I always tell people in my videos, fight with everything you have, even when you don't feel you have any strength. Like they said, you have to be strong sometimes, because the only option you have. And so it's like a survival thing. And so every time I get on a video and I get a chance to remind people, you know, that you're not alone, that so many of us have gone through that and are going through that and are, you know, pulling through. So, yeah, I'm doing a whole lot better now, even with Christmassy, with anybody, you know, everybody not feeling Christmassy. I was thinking it was, you know, like I said, what our country is going through, living in these sad and scariest times and so much evil and all this stuff going on in the country and uncertainty and, you know, I know that that's a big part of it, but then I thought it was my daughter's birthday and battling back and forth with that. You know, I mentioned this in another video. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but just maybe somebody need to hear it again. Maybe somebody's looking at my video for the first time and needing to hear it again. And so maybe that's why I keep repeating it. Maybe something in me is telling me to do so, so bear with me. Yeah, but I could think of a lot of things that could have affected that. But we made it through Christmas, and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day ended up being so amazing, from all the beautiful dinner and drinks we had to just being together and laughing. You know, I was laughing and my family was laughing, but I could like pull back and look from the outside in and hear the laughter and why we were laughing and just the happiness to be there and feel that. And yeah, and then from, you know, just being around the Christmas tree, watching Christmas movies, listening to Christmas music together and unwrapping our gifts at midnight and excuse me, it turned out to be a really wonderful Christmas. And so I hope that that was happened for all of you as well, that you were able to pull through. If you were even struggling through anything, you might have just had a perfect year and not felt, what is she talking about? I didn't feel that way. You know, I didn't struggle through anything, you know, just that you had a wonderful Christmas. Hope that everyone was safe. Everyone was at peace. I'm putting my arm under this arm because my shoulders are really damaged. So it's hard to hold up this camera. But yeah, so right after I changed the living room and the dining room, it just looks so nice and fresh. It inspired me to want to change my own bedroom around, which I said I wouldn't because in this house we have carpet and it's so hard to change a room around with carpet. With floor, you can just kind of slide your way around the room. And it's hard because my husband actually likes it this way, because when you enter the room right there, you don't automatically see him if he's laying in bed. Whoever enters doesn't automatically see him, and he could cover himself if he needs to. So this is the way he likes it, but I'm just ready for something different. And since I changed the living room and the dining room, it inspired me. But I woke up with a lot of pain in this arm, so much pain that I'm debating, should I do it? Should I not do it? Should I just wait maybe till tomorrow or Monday, which is New Year's Eve, which I don't want to do it on New Year's Eve because we really get into New Year's Eve and celebrating. We're cooking a big dinner just like we did for Christmas Eve. We're preparing the drinks and the desserts and just dressing up or just, you know, wearing whatever we decided to wear together and just in the new year together as a family and bring the new year in. So I definitely don't want to do it that day. So it's either got to be today or tomorrow if I decide to do it. And I don't really want to show you the room when I change it around because I am revamping my room. I had guided everything around my IKEA black dresser. And so everything I'm getting is black. I just got my new headboard in and it's set up. And for Christmas, I wanted a jewelry makeup armoire, and I got it and I requested it to be in black so that it could go with the decor and the furniture. And so in a couple of days, I'm going to be ordering my new nightstands, which are going to be black, which are going to match the IKEA dresser as well. And then I'm ordering a 4 or 5 Chester drawer, so that could be my husband's drawers for his clothes, and then the IKEA dresser that has 6 drawers, and all of those will be for me, since most of my stuff is on the dressers. That'll be my dresser with all my makeup and jewelry on top, and then he'll have the Chester drawer, and he'll have 5 drawers, which is more than what he has now. He has only 3, which I have 3 as well. So he'll have more, and then we'll just put the TV on top of that and get rid of this old cabinet that's on its left leg. You know, it's still strong and holding up, but one of the window panels broke. So, and it doesn't match. It's a brown color. So all the furniture has to match and be black because that's what I want. I revolved it around. So in the next week or two, those should be coming in. I'm ordering from Amazon, have Prime. So there'll be the two nightstands and the Cheshire drawer. And then I'm kind of debating from the Cheshire drawer to my makeup organizer drawer, which is like kind of is similar to the IKEA 9 drawer unit, but it's not IKEA. That is worth $350. I don't want to spend that much. So I found some that are similar to that. So I don't know if I want to get that first and then the Chester drawer down the line and just stay with the space that we're using in the drawers now, where he has three, I have three. So I'm still, the jury is still out on that. So we'll see. So, and once all that's done, and I want to get some more comforter sets, which comes with the sheets, the pillowcases, the pillows. I want to get a lot of decorative pillows for my bed, and the matching comforter, which will also match my decor. Then I need to put my black curtains back up, but then I'm thinking I want a colorful panel in between. So I'm still very much in the process of revamping. I think I will be done by the middle or end of next month for sure. By the end of January, I will be done for sure. And then I'll be able to do an updated room tour. So I'll be happy to show that up. So I don't want to show too much of my room because I'm doing it little by little. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. Today is a pretty chill day. It's Saturday. My husband has the next 4 days off because of the New Year's. He has his weekends off normally, and then he has New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off. So he has a 4 day weekend like he had for Christmas. So that works really nice. It's always nice to have him here. And he's working on a neighbor's because we live in a duplex house. And the owner here knew about the stuff that he creates and builds and all the fences that he did for people around here, and he was just highly recommended by so many people. Like, he's the best in fencing and building, remodeling, all that stuff. So she actually hired him and said, hey, will you do the projects that I want to do around here for me, and I'll pay you. And so we just had an instant connection with the owner, which is nice. And she ended up being one of my longtime friends' daughter. Me and her mother have been on Facebook and Messenger for a long time, but we haven't really had that time to really visit and get together, you know. So that was our way of keeping in touch. And I had no idea it was because I sent her a Christmas card, which I do photo Christmas cards of individual pictures of us and one family picture, that she saw it in her daughter's kitchen and went, how did you get this picture? She goes, oh, it's one of my tenants, my new tenants. I mean, she's been living there, but to me, it's a new tenant. She goes, oh my God, she has been my friend for years and years. We were dance team coaches. Our kids went to school together. She knows you. You probably, I don't know how you don't remember her, because I feel like I look the same, a little chunkier, but I look the same. So it was just meant to be. Not only did we have the instant connection on our own, but to know that her mother was my friend and that I knew her when she was little, it was so small world. So yeah, so my husband's doing a job for her next door. She wanted him to build a little enclosure for the garbage cans, you know, your recycling garbage, your garbage can that you put the weeds and stuff, and then your regular garbage. And our side is closed off. We have been lucky to have from the front to the end closed off. So we have a closed off backyard, side yard, all that stuff. And this neighbor over here, because there's a field in between the next complex, she didn't. She just has an open backyard. Anybody could walk through, and she doesn't even have a side yard. So that's going to be the next project in spring, where my husband's going to build her an entire fence to close off the property. But for now, she wanted him to do a enclosure, just a square fenced enclosure where she could put her garbage cans in and then lock it with the fence door, and then so that the animals didn't get into it and it didn't look crazy just being out there on its own. So, and it came out real nice. I'll include some pictures of it. I have some pictures of it halfway done, and I'll have some pictures of it completely done. So if you hear a saw machine, that's why he's doing that. And then he built an entire fence for our neighbor, which is our mechanic. And he just had a side door that they wanted to add, so he's going to do that for him. If he's done with this early, then he'll start on that one, if not tomorrow. So yeah, so that's pretty much the plan for today. So he's working on projects outside. I'm gonna be working on stuff inside. What else is the plan? I don't know. I'm pretty sure we're not going anywhere. That's right here was where the tree is, which was in front of. Just wanted to show you the difference. I'll show you pictures of the before and after, but right now you'll see the actual. So the entertainment center is still in the same place by the heater. So that's in the same, it just is the only in the best place for it. I mean, we have had it in different spots. Like we've had it in front of this window because we don't use that window as much. We've had it in this corner over here, but this just seems like the best place because it's totally against the wall. It's not blocking a window or in a weird side corner or anything. So this works best for us. And then the nativity scene, which you see right here, was over here under the cooler. So now it's more closer to the TV in front of that window, which we love. It looks so much better there. And then the couch that's right. So yeah, so where the tree was, that's where the couch was. So the couch was against the living room window. And so now we moved it from there. We moved it over here. And that corner table was over here by the entrance here, and so now it's over there, and I love it. I have a hard time putting my couch here because when I watch TV, my neck gets twisted because I can only see the TV looking this way, and so my neck tends to hurt when I want to go back. So I have to completely force my body to look straight, otherwise my neck. So that's why I hesitate to put the couch there, but I actually like it there. And then our living room center table's in the same spot, but the tree was here where the nativity scene is in that window. And I didn't want it there from the beginning. I thought, I don't like it there because I like it to be in the front window where your neighbors could see your tree in the window and the lights and stuff. But it just seemed at that moment to work better here because I really needed the couch to be there because of my neck. But I thought I should have thought of it and said, well, I'll just have to turn my body, just a little sacrifice. And so the tree ended up being where I really wanted it to be from the beginning. So, and it looks so nice there. There's no more presents, of course, because Christmas is over, but the tree still looks beautiful. We keep the tree up to the 7th of January because we celebrate Three Kings Day, which is January 6th. So not only do we keep it through the new year, but we also keep it for Three Kings Day, which is so exciting. So yeah, so then, and this recliner stayed pretty much in the same spot, but I just like it. It looks just so much fresher and just cuter. I don't know how to explain it. It might be nothing to you guys. It might be like, okay, whatever. I'm really, my future plan, hopefully in the near future, is to get a new living room set, like 2 matching couches and probably the matching recliner if possible. Get rid of this. And I'm hoping that my new set will have a couch bed because this couch actually turns out into a bed and it's so nice when we have guests. Like my sister-in-law is coming back from Mexico and she might end up staying here for a while. I don't know exactly the plan. So yeah, and the dining room, I didn't change nothing. The desk is still the same. It's my daughter's bike. That's the only space that we can put it at. She can't wait to ride it, but she doesn't want to ride by herself. So she goes, Mom, you need to get a bike so we can ride together. And I'm going to. But I just changed the table. The table used to be this way, the long way. And now it's this way. So it looks fuller, but then it gave it so much more space around it. So I love it. And it just goes perfectly. Our movie shelf is still in the same spot. But yeah, so if you look at it, it's like that. Oh, I didn't even put my light on. I just realized I didn't clip my light on, so I hope that that wasn't too dark. But yeah, that's the look of it, and I love it. Just gives the living room much more space. It just looks cleaner, neater, organized. I don't know why I say cleaner. My house is always clean, but it just gave it a vamp up, clean. So yeah, so that's the deal with that. So that inspired me to want to do my room. So I think I'm gonna do it today. Maybe when my daughter gets up, she can help me. But I woke up on the wee hours. I started having severe pain in this shoulder. I cannot wait to see the doctor and probably get an MRI done and stuff to see what I could do for this shoulder. So if she helps me, then I could get it done. And I'll kind of let you know, give you sneak peeks so I don't give you my whole, you know, everything away as I'm revamping my room. But I think that's it for today. That's the plan, but you know, whatever happens. As far as cooking, we still have some tamales left. I made some Puerto Rican rice and some chicken last night and it's gone. So my husband's gonna do some birria meat. I don't know if you know what birria is. I don't know how to translate it. It's some Mexican meat stuff. So he's gonna do that today. So I think he's doing the cooking today. So I'm just gonna chill. I just wanna like get that room done if I'm gonna do it. Just watch some movies or some YouTube videos or whatever. But whatever happens throughout the day, I'll be blogging and I'll definitely let you know. Not the dip in there, it's not working.
So we are changing my room around. My beautiful daughter is so helpful. She already took most of the dresser out, all the drawers, and then I put all the stuff, the lighter stuff on the bed. But she's vacuuming that spot, even though there's not going to be much there on that side, because that dresser right there is going to be behind me, so behind the camera. Actually, let me tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be right there where the headboard is. That's where the dresser is going to be. My plan is to put my jewelry armoire over here. And in this corner, when I buy either the chest drawer or the makeup organizer, it's going to be in this corner. And then that nightstand will be here. The headboard will be here. The other nightstand here. So that is the plan. Right, Carolina?
I think. I'm using my hips.
Okay. The first plan we had to move this dresser didn't work.
Oh, shit.
So my daughter had to come up with plan B. And this is what she came up with. She's literally in the dresser. That was the only way to move it to its spot. Because it wouldn't fit going around here like that. The corners and the wall here would block it. So this is her intelligence of creativity. Isn't that crazy? She's so smart. What would I do without her? I've never moved this furniture like that. And I have, in the other house, which is the same format of this house, I would turn the bed around as I'm turning the dresser around. Like they're both rotating kind of at the same time.
That never happened. Those sucked.
And we didn't think about it this time. We just moved the bed. And we didn't think about the dresser. So she came up with this
Oh my god, that was
crafty plan. Then she realized there were some spider webs.
I grabbed all the spider webs and I hate it.
And so she freaked out a little bit, but we made it. Okay, that's her smart plan. So this is how it turned out, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a sneak peek because I'm still revamping my room. I still have some pieces that I'm going to be ordering that are going to be coming in within the next week or two. So you'll still be able to get an updated room tour on my channel. And so, and there's more decor to get. So it's lots more to do as far as the decor and new furniture pieces. So you'll be able to get a nice updated room tour video. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a sneak peek. So this is how it turned out. I'll put up the picture of before and after so you can see the difference. But this is how this dresser used to be on this side right here. Which is my husband's side. Now it's on this side, which this is my side of the bed. So no matter which way the bed is turned, and this bed was coming this way with the headboard where the dresser is. So that's still my side, no matter which way we go around the room. So yeah, so where the dresser was, it used to be on this side of the room. Now it's empty. And then where the dresser was is where the headboard was, where the bed coming out this way. So you'll see with the before and after pictures. So we put my dresser there. We also rearranged all my acrylic makeup drawers, my jewelry, organizers, perfumes, you name it. So we reorganized it because I now have to have the TV on my dresser, which turned out to be nice with my acrylic drawers there. And it gave me much more space, unbelievable, because I used to have a coffee or brown wooden cabinet that I have taken out of my room completely because like I said, all my furniture is going to be black. These nightstands will also be gone soon. So I just went ahead and took that cabinet out, and it's in the living room now, actually in the dining room, and it looks really good until I figure out what I'm going to do with it. But the TV used to be here on a brown cabinet. So now the TV's on my dresser, and I was able to uplift it with the acrylic drawers, and it was able to fit my stuff and then some on my dresser. So it's very beautiful, very organized. I got my mirrors back. I had given these two black mirrors that I had bought when I got the IKEA dresser. I gave them to my daughter because it was just hard to, every time I changed the room around, it was kind of hard to re-put back up. And I felt like I wanted something different at the time. So now that I rearranged it, I thought, okay, that big golden mirror actually is supposed to be like in a dining room or living room. It just doesn't look right in a bedroom. So I took my mirrors back, and she, at first, like, oh my God, what am I going to do? But she understood, and she has a mirror already. So we put the two matching mirrors to the IKEA dresser since I'm going all black. So the frame is black. So we re-put those back, and it one on each side. So everything is even and organized and beautiful, and I had more space for everything. So it worked out perfect. Then my jewelry armoire fit in that space perfectly. And then right in this space is where I'm going to put the 5 Chester drawer when I order it and it comes in, or if I order the makeup organizer. Either way, that is going to go in that spot. For now, I have my laundry basket there, and my purse is in the middle of that down there, instead of it being on my nightstand and taking up space or being in my closet. I don't know if you can see my purse there. And so then my nightstand, I cleaned off everything, of course. And it doesn't have as much stuff as it used to have, which is nice because I was able to rearrange things. So that's my nightstand right there. And I was able to put one of my jewelry watch organizers over here because I already have one there. And I have one here. So I didn't need it. And I have my bracelet one here. So that was an empty one that wasn't being used, and I put over here, and it actually worked out perfect because I could put my headphones around it instead of my headphones laying around and shoveling from side to side. It didn't have really like a good spot. So now it has a good spot, and I was able to even put my power pack, my iPod, my headphones. That measuring tape is not going to stay there. And I was able to put my Bluetooth speaker, my connections to charge my cell phone, charge my iPod, charge the Bluetooth, charge my tablet, whatever I have over here. And of course my water bottle that I have to have all night. My husband has one too. And then my headboard is facing the window now, which in the summer it's great because we get fresh air when we sleep. So I usually wait till the summer to put my room this way, but I wanted a change and I wanted a new beginning for a new year. So we just have to close the window and use our cozy comforters to keep warm. And so it's really no problem. You just might feel a little breeze here and there, but it works out. So this is usually my summer, the way I put my room, and using the winter, I have my headboard either against this wall or against this wall. My husband hates it against this wall because as soon as you walk in, you're the first one he sees because this is always his side of the bed, no matter which way we put the bed. So he would be right here. So he hates it. So I'm never going to put it there again. This is his. So we got our comforter, which I'm going to buy more sets of comforters and matching sheets and pillows and stuff. I want a bunch of sets. So when one is washing, I have another set, and I have just different sets that will continue to match my decor and my furniture. And I'm going to get lots of decorative pillows. So soon you won't see any teddy bears, even though I love my teddy bears and they have memories. I'm going to find a special spot for them, but it's just going to be all beautiful decorative pillows that will match my decor. So that's going to change as well. And this is my husband's nightstand. He keeps his cologne collection here, his lotions, deodorant, his water bottle for night. And he usually keeps the control. And we could just pass it to each other depending on who's watching the TV. Right here is his man's bag where he keeps his shavers, deodorant, markers, whatever he puts in there. And then he has his little new hat collection that he got for Christmas, a bunch of Raider hats and his favorite soccer team, La America. So I gave this used to hang all my necklaces and stuff, but when I got my armoire, I didn't need it anymore, and he needed a place to hang his hats. I'm like, you can have this. I'm probably going to end up getting him a more masculine thing to hang his hats because I feel this is kind of girly, even though it's black, and it matches the decor very well. I'll just try to find another black hanger, but more masculine. So in the meantime, but it's great though because it keeps his hats nice and clean and nothing can happen to him. That's just his night slippers. We vacuumed, of course. Everything was dusted and wiped off. So that's how it looks. Closet. So the same. These pictures, I might move them around somewhere. I'm debating because they look really empty, even though it was like that before. I kind of have a feeling like I want to change them around. Maybe put them up there, or maybe put them on my side of the bed. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that's the door. So this way, with the furniture being this way and that cabinet taken out, I have so much more space. I really like it. So yeah, and then my daughter, she put my roses that I got a few years ago for Mother's Day. They're like chocolates, but they're intact. I'll never eat them, but I just have them for memories because they're like roses. So yeah, there I am with my just chilling clothes. Yeah, so that's the look. TV's connected, everything's already connected in its place. Yeah, I love it. Let me get close to the dresser so you can kind of see. So my mirror tray, I have my watches, which are these. The mirror's kind of covering it, which I might switch that. But in the meantime, it fits there perfectly, my mirror. Let's put it back together. Then I have this other mirror, which I just wiped off, and it's still leaving like, I don't know, like dusty. I got to get something specific for mirrors. Like probably get my Windex, have some in the bathroom, really clean that off good. My perfumes are back here. And then I'm going to find a spot for this as well. So this can be an open form, but my mirror actually looks good there. But there might be a couple of changes, not much. So, yeah, just so that you can see, if these things are not here, you can completely see the whole watch and jewelry collection, or watch collection, and you'll be able to see my, so this doesn't want to stay well, stay. And then without this here, which I'm going to end up putting over here in the corner, you'll be able to, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out now. So you'll be able to see my watch collection or organizer and my perfumes without that blocking it. And then I have to clean it anyway. I did clean it, but it came out like it's still smeared or something. So there's my brushes, my acrylic drawers, my jewelry, and my Fitbit Versa bands, makeup, my bracelet organizer, my palette organizer with more watches behind that. So yeah, it's pretty good. And there I am again. And that's pretty it. So I just want to give you what I call a quick sneak peek of how the room turned out. And again, I'll include a picture of before and after so you can see the difference. So hope you like this sneak peek. Look forward to that updated room tour when I get my new pieces of furniture, new decor. My curtains will be up. You see I don't have curtains. I'm just using blinds right now. So the window will have curtains. There'll be new bedding decor, new room decor, new furniture. This furniture will stay, of course, except the nightstands will be gone because they don't match. But I just got the headboard and I revolved everything around the dresser and the mirrors, and now I got the armoire that matches. So yeah, so the new pieces will be the new nightstand, the new Chester drawer, probably a makeup organizer, and yeah, new decor, new curtains, all that good stuff. So I hope you like. That was it. And it took us, oh, I should have timed it. Maybe like 3-4 hours, because we had to clean as we went along. We were thinking, we didn't have a clear plan. We just had ideas and we were trying to implement them. And then as we went along, we had to change a few of those ideas and implement them differently. And then we had to clean as we go. We had to organize as we go. And we had to just put like connections and stuff differently and stuff, and then remove some stuff and all that good stuff. So it took us, I want to say 3 to 4 hours. If that's wrong, I'm going to ask my daughter what she thinks, because she's good at knowing how much time it took us. It feels like 3 to 4 hours. It could be more, it could be a little less. I'll let you know for sure, but I'm loving it. I love it. I love fresh looks, fresh starts, new beginnings. I am so ready for New Year's Eve and bringing the new year in. I'm ready for a new year. I'm ready for Three Kings Day. I'm ready for my birthday, January 17th. I'm ready to see my sister-in-law come in from Mexico on the 3rd. Just can't wait to see her. It seems like it's been forever. She left in October, but it just seems like it's been forever. And I just can't wait to see her and spend time with her and have some good times, good memories. So, and you'll, of course, see all of that because I'll be blogging everything as I always have. So, yes, this is a new look. I hope you like. Enjoy.